This is One on One. We welcome Tina DeMarco, Clinical and Administrative Director of the Infusion Center at Englewood Hospital Medical Center, and Rudy Walker, who was a patient at the Dizzy Gillespie Memorial Fund at Englewood Hospital and Medical Center. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Now, what is the Dizzy Gillespie Memorial Fund?
Well, it was set up by Dr. Frank Forty. He was Dizzy Gillespie's oncologist.
Dizzy Gillespie passed at Englewood
Hospital.
What year?
I think it was in 1993.
That's right.
Yeah, and Dr. Forty was his oncologist. And he made a request to Dr. Forty to help out jazz musicians who weren't as fortunate as he. And so they set up this program to help musicians who were...
You're a jazz musician.
I am, all my life. And in '94, I was in need of a hip replacement. I really had a bad arthritic hip. And I was referred to the Jazz Foundation of America in New York, who then connected me to Dr. Forty, who was Dizzy's doctor. And at that time, the program had, been underway for just about a year.
How much did it mean to you?
It meant everything to me because I was in excruciating pain, unbearable pain. I came down with rheumatoid arthritis at 11 years old.
You're a drummer, too.
Yes. So it took a lot for me to, play drums, especially in pain. But, I was determined and developed my skills to be a professional musician. But pain will stop you, and it stopped me several times. But this program is like a lifesaver. I mean, it really saved my life in many ways because I wouldn't have been able to continue. I met Dr. Forty, and he in turn introduced me to Dr. David Feldman, who replaced my hip pro bono.
All part of this Dizzy Gillespie initiative at Englewood.
Absolutely.
Connected back to the Englewood mission to help people in need. Talk about the work that you're doing at the Infusion Center.
So we're looking through providing art therapy for
Art
patients.
therapy?
Yes. So we've...
the Art of Healing program. Talk about that.
The Art of Healing program was a program that was established about 2013. And in collaboration with a local art school. And what we started doing was just displaying art from local artists, community artists.
How do patients benefit from that?
And, well, when you walk into a hospital, you walk in with anxiety because obviously you're there for a reason. And when you walk into the lobby of Englewood Hospital, you'll often hear music played by some of our
That's right.
local musicians.
I've noticed.
Yeah, it's very calming. It stops you. You look, listen, and when you're walking down the hallways and you see this beautiful artwork displayed on the walls, you also stop and look, like when you'd walk through a museum to look at artwork, and it relates to people in different ways. It makes you, look at a creative side. It makes you relax, and so we're hopefully looking to deter patients' stress and anxiety. So we've now joined together with this art school to create an armchair artist program in the Infusion Center for patients who are there for long hours.
What happens when they're there?
So the artist will meet with them, sometimes individually, sometimes in a group setting, and provide them with a way to express their feelings, their emotions. So to detach a little bit from the reality, though, we need patients to be grounded in reality, that this is their diagnosis, but certainly we don't want them to become that diagnosis. Yeah. We want them to live their life. And part of that is coping.
The connection for you as a musician.
Right.
You've been at this for many years, as you said.
Right.
Your view of the connection between music and the therapy of healing.
Well, it's very clear to me that music is very healing. And you witness it, I witness it, and have been witnessing it every time I play for people around the world or in New Jersey or around the country. You know, people are healed by music. You know, it may be subtle. They may not realize it till they leave, and wow, that was awesome. And it's priceless.
This whole Dizzy Gillespie thing, I remember Warren Geller, your CEO, and I were having this conversation about this. I was like, what's this whole, Dizzy Gillespie thing? Because that didn't have to happen.
No,
it didn't have to happen, but it did. Because jazz musicians, famous people, pass in hospitals all over the world.
That's right.
This happened. Why do you think that happened?
I know it happened because he was a very compassionate human being. He thought about other people, and he knew, or at least he thought that, asking Dr. Forty to do this, that it could come to fruition, and it did. I mean, he was a very compassionate guy. He was real down to earth. He wasn't a celebrity. He was just a down to earth person.
And so while he's not with us, he's still helping other people.
Absolutely. I think about him all the time.
You do?
Absolutely. I mean, I've been benefiting from this program for 21 years. My hip was replaced August 3rd, 1994.
You told our producers you're going to play the drums till the day you leave this earth.
Well, then that's when I'll be done. Yeah, but I think most musicians think that way. Musicians don't retire.
You don't retire?
No, you play, you love what you do, it's your passion. So you do it, and I'll do it until I can't do it anymore.
A few seconds left. How much you love what you do?
I love what I do.
Make a difference every day.
Every day, people's lives. If you can touch them in the slightest way, make a difference.
Rudy Walker. He's a jazz musician. Been playing how many years again?
Well, I've been playing, I started playing drums 60 years ago, but I've been playing professionally over 40 years.
And Tina DeMarco from Englewood Hospital and Medical Center. I want to thank both of you for joining us here at the Performing Arts Center in Newark. Thanks so much. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Thanks.
Thank you.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato at NJ PAC has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence, and by the New Jersey Performing Arts Center, in cooperation with NJTV and 13 for WNET. Funding for this edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato at NJ PAC has been provided by TD Bank, Cone Resnick, Gibbons PC, Josh S. Weston, the Fidelco Group, the Northward Center, and by Prudential Financial's Global Communications Department. Promotional support provided by NJ.com, Small News, Big News, True Jersey. And by NJ Biz, all business, all New Jersey. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.